And we live, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Woo! What's up, my guy?
What's going on? How you
Ah,
doing, man? Good to see you, man.
it's always a pleasure, dog.
Oh, I
I'm
appreciate.
so happy you're here. We've been talking about,
Yeah.
getting together for a minute
Yes, sir.
to talk about what's going on in life,
Yes,
talk
sir.
about some leadership,
Yes, sir.
where you're at in life, doing ministry,
Uh-huh.
and your new music that's dropping and stuff.
Yes, sir. I
And
appreciate it.
so I'm super stoked. I got the man, the myth, the legend, man. I got my guy Low in the house.
Hello, world. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate
Yes.
you having me here, dude.
Yeah, dude. Happy you're here.
Appreciate you having me in your crib, man. Beautiful home.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Beautiful home, man. All the projects you got going, man. Look, man, you're an inspiration, man.
Thank you, bro.
And I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm sitting back and I'm watching you, man. I'm saying it's a lot I can learn, brother. So I appreciate you having me here, man. And man, let's do it, man. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
bet, man. You're always welcome here. My house is your house.
I appreciate it, bro. I
Um,
appreciate it.
yeah, and I just we had to get you on to
Yes, sir.
talk to our crew, the Back Porch crew that we got,
What up, Back Porch? What's happening?
because you're a leader, right? You're doing things in the community. You're making moves. What's that line by
Sir.
Lil Wayne? Real G's move in silence like lasagna. This
They
guy,
don't know nothing about that one, man. Real G's
yeah.
moving silence like lasagna. Yes, sir.
So my guy Lo, he does things. He makes things happen. He's a family man.
Yes, sir.
He leads College in Faith,
Yes, sir.
which is a ministry from New Vintage down at Sonoma State, and they're getting into the JC2 next soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Yes, sir.
Also bringing it home to New Vintage on campus as well. So
Let's go.
different chapters of it, branching out, however we can do it, man. Make
Love
shape.
it.
Yes,
Love
sir.
it. So he's on staff with us over at New Vintage.
Yes, sir.
And he's a musician too. He's an artist. It's been part of his life. So yeah, without further ado, this is my guy Lo. And dude,
Hello, world.
so what's up with you, man? You tell us a little bit about who you are, since
Yeah.
people might not know who you are, where you're from.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Ladarius Spikes. That's my real name. Everyone calls me Low. They've been calling me that since like elementary school. Well,
Okay.
I grew up in Georgia. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but really kind of like on the outskirts of Atlanta. Probably
Okay.
like
Like suburbs then?
well, probably it's like 25 minutes, 30 minutes or so outside of Atlanta, Henry County, Locust Grove. It's more country.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So almost like from San Francisco to like San Rafael,
Yes, sir.
25 minutes ish.
Yes, sir. Around that, depending on who driving to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
definitely. So just grew up in the Metro Atlanta area, man. Yeah, played football my whole life. That's how I got out here to Cali. Played some football over at the junior college, and decided to stay out in California and keep just kind of pursuing some different goals. And
Yeah.
man, and been in the church my whole life.
Love it.
Met Darren just from being out here working with youth and nonprofit organizations and different things like that.
Yep.
And then eventually, I just got the opportunity to work at New Vintage. And fast forward, man, I met
Love
you. I met a whole community of people, man.
That's it,
And
bro.
yes, sir, I've been out here since.
I love that. So sports, we share that common thread,
Yes, sir.
the ex ballers and whatnot. So you played in high school,
Yes, sir.
and then directly out of high school, you just decided to come out to the Santa Rosa Junior College, or did you play junior college in Atlanta too, and then transferred?
Yeah, man. So the thing about it is, in Georgia, there's not many junior colleges. So I think it's like one, Georgia Military College. On the
Okay.
East Coast, that's not like a big thing. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
gotcha.
So most ballers come out to the West for junior college. You
If
know
they
what I
don't
mean?
go D1, and
Yeah,
because that's balling.
balling grades and different things like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, definitely. So I went to Georgia Military College for a year in
Okay.
Georgia. Then from there, I just got the call to be able to come out here and play. So yeah.
So
took flight.
did that coach try to help you like link up with the JC coaches?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
how did you make that connection of Santa Rosa of all places?
Well, man. Actually, man, being in Georgia, being deep in the South, man, I had to put together my highlight tape.
Uh
You
huh.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coaches helped me put together my highlight tape. My dad helped me put together my highlight tape. Went online, done my own research.
Yeah.
Started sending my tape out different places, making some calls, and I got some callbacks from some places. And I remember specifically jumping online and researching Santa Rosa after I got a
Okay.
call back. And
Yeah.
it was just seemed like a beautiful place,
I love
and it was
that.
really just drawing me. So I said, this is gonna be a spot I'm gonna check out.
So your hustle, initiative,
Yes, sir.
plus help from
Yes, sir.
people around you,
100%.
and what we would say, being of faith, is God's plan
Yes,
to do
sir.
that.
110% being
That's
called
cool,
and
man.
drawn to Santa Rosa for
What
sure.
year were you at the JC?
13, 14. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you were there.
I
A little
came in
after
under
me.
Coach Simons.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yep.
for 1 year,
Yeah.
and then you out here,
Yeah.
you already know,
Yeah.
how that whole regime
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So I came in under Simons, and that was kind of a big transition for me too. Like, whoa, what just happened?
Yeah.
But I was fortunate enough to end under Coach Lenny Wagner.
Cool. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the man.
yes, sir,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
Like
shout
Coach,
out to Coach Lenny Wagner.
for
That's
sure.
what's up, man. Yeah. And so football, you finished up,
Hmm.
and where did life take you? Because we're talking 2014, 2015, and
Yeah,
now we're
man.
here.
For sure. Well, I would say from there, man, I had to I really jumped in the field in the kitchen and started cooking.
Okay.
I'm focusing kind of on I remember around that time just praying to God, saying, "All right, God, I don't feel like you got me one to you you want me to go back home. You really got my heart out here and the opportunities out here for me right now. So
Yeah.
what do you want me to do?" And I remember distinctly kind of hearing God in my heart saying like, just go out, begin to kind of put in your resumes and see and kind of navigate and then just go where I tell you to go,
Yeah.
for lack of better words, man. And
Yeah.
so, long story short, I eventually got hired by this youth center and called Voices Sonoma.
Yep.
So I was just an intern out of nowhere, just working with foster youth
Yeah.
and learning just the ins and outs of the nonprofit world, but also the ins and outs of the world of just working with youth.
Yeah.
And so I learned a lot about people, life, myself. Really made me appreciate a lot,
Yeah.
really. So made me see the world a lot different, man.
My guy.
And from there, I got an opportunity to work in the kitchen as a side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, from being sports, always been about health and wanting to be active and get my eating right and
Yep.
different things. So took the little job as a side hustle in the kitchen, man, and fell in love with working in the kitchen. And so since then, those are kind of been my two active things that I've been doing, working with youth and working in the kitchen. Yes, sir.
Love it,
So
man.
just hustling, man, figuring it
Love
out.
it. Figuring it out and listening to what God's got for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Well, that's solid. So you've always been really tight and walking with the Lord, never made any mistakes, right? And just
Yeah, never.
everything.
Of course, always.
Tell us a little bit
Yeah, man.
about
Of
that
course
journey. You
not.
said you grew up in church,
Yeah,
but
and that's the thing, man, about saying that, man. I always say that, just because we're on a podcast and we just kind of chopping it up,
yeah,
but man, I'm always kind of hesitant about saying those type things because I never wanted to make it seem like that statement of saying that I'm talking to God and different things means that I'm doing the right things or perfect or man, I was in the world, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Definitely far away from church.
yeah,
Definitely far away from a lot of my upbringing, what I knew was right.
yeah,
Just in the world, man, because that transition into college and
yeah.
that transition after high school, after you leave that
That
structure,
freedom.
man, come on, that freedom, and now you get to kind of, when you're younger, you gotta go.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
going with mama, you gotta go. It becomes more family and different things. But
yeah,
my personal story is once I left that, you know, I don't have that insight anymore. So
yeah,
now where do you go and how do you kind of deal with the world?
yeah,
So of course, yeah, many mistakes, man. But I think just my upbringing of knowing, always seeing grandma pray,
yeah,
always seeing mama pray. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Always held that in my back pocket by
yeah.
all means
Yes.
necessary, for sure. Even while making,
Mistakes.
yes, sir, for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, the reason I brought that up because I knew that because we've had
Yeah, for
conversations,
sure. Yes,
but
sir.
similar story, bro. Like playing football, dedicating my life to it, blood, sweat, and tears, right?
Yes, sir.
I personally had my whole identity wrapped up in that. That's
100%.
who I was.
That's
I
all you
was a
knew.
football player. I was like, I was the kid that, like, when you were 5 and they ask, what do you want to be? Oh, I want to be a pro football player. That's the only thing. I never
Same.
changed it.
Same here.
Ever. Other kids are like, I want to be a cop. I want to be a firefighter. I want to do that. I never had anything.
Nothing.
So when it was taken from me,
Yes, sir.
my whole foundation was crumbled, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I don't play ball no more. I don't know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of led me to, and I was already dealing with some personal stuff, young man stuff, right?
Of course.
The anger issues, things
Yes,
like
sir.
that.
Of course.
But I too, it was like for you is a move out here, and it was like, hey, you're completely cut off from what you already know, so you have the freedom. for me, it was like a gradual thing. I still, when I was going to the JC, I was still living at my parents', but like you get more freedom, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can come in later,
Yeah.
no curfew,
Yes, sir.
and so you choose as a young man wrong habits.
Wrong habits.
And it's like a slow drift.
A slow drift.
Slow drift.
Yes,
And then
sir.
you're like, I got to the point where I was so far away. I was like, I felt like Peter in the Bible was like, hey, aren't you that guy who was talking about God? Nope, not me,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
It
And
gets to there.
so,
Ooh, that's strong what you're
you
saying.
know,
It's funny you say that because I know we'll get to this later. And in the music, that's one of my lines where I say, so deep in my heart, so deep in my thoughts, Lord, could you save me? I drifted too far. That's literally verbatim that same
and
feeling. I've drifted too far.
and that's you, that's me, that's
Yes, sir.
a lot of people.
100%.
And you know what? Even just uttering those words, though,
Mm-hmm.
how far you are uttering those words, you're right there back with him.
Right back.
And he's there. He's right back there with you.
Keep running to you every time.
Boom.
Right there to you.
Man,
Yes, sir.
that's a point.
Yes, sir. And
that's a point.
And that's when it becomes. That's when you realize how much you need him, but how fast he comes back to you. How fast you realize he never went nowhere. That's when that's when it gets real, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it, bro. Well, you mentioned the music, so
yeah, for sure.
Lowe's got his couple tracks out right now. You got to go check them out. I'm gonna put a link in the bio to him.
Appreciate y'all.
But you've been doing music for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Growing up in Atlanta,
mm-hmm.
Did that influence the style of music you do, the genre, the flow, anything?
Yeah, 100%,
Okay.
man. Man, if you know anything, come on, man. You from Cali, you from this area. It's like the Bay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? I gotta first off pay homage to the Bay, man. The same thing, the same culture out here, as strong as it is.
Yeah.
You grow up with it's just in the air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
if you're from this area,
yes,
you just know it's in the air. You can't outrun it.
No.
It's culture. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing growing up in Atlanta, man. The culture's so strong, man, whether it's music, whether it's sports, whether it's the talk, the lingo, the dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The dress, the every single thing, man, for sure influences music. So with music that I put out, if you kind of know different textures, you'll hear like one of my records is called Won't Complain. It's more of a Bay Area texture.
Yeah.
But then a record like The Flock, it's more of a deep Southern cut.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of trying to pay homage to both of those.
Yeah.
Yes,
cool.
Sir.
Who were some of the artists that you listened to growing up?
Man, well, we was in the world at that time, everybody.
That's it.
Where we was in the world. But man, I listened to first and foremost, it's funny you said Lil Wayne earlier, because Lil Wayne was my favorite rapper of all time. And I'm gonna be honest, is kind of my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah.
Grew up on a lot of Wayne down south, man. That's pretty much all I listened to for the most part. Growing up, a lot of Lil Wayne.
Carter 1, 2, 3 kind of deal.
Come on, man. Drought 1 through. Man. The whole
Hot
thing.
Boys.
All that. So Wayne, of course, I'm from the South, so a lot of T.I.
Oh yeah.
I'm a '90s baby, so the early 2000s hip hop. Everybody in that era.
Yep. Killer Mike, Outkast.
Come on, man.
Man.
All from that, like
yes, sir.
all the Atlanta legends.
Yes.
I grew up on all those guys, plus all the Southern legends, but also, like I'm saying, guys like Jay-Z was still a big deal. So I was kind of in between the kind of passing generations in hip hop of the '90s generation.
Yeah.
But coming off a lot of the Dre's and Snoops and different things like that.
Yes,
and Pacs, mine was more Wayne, T.I. People like that.
Yeah. Yes, I grew up man, we probably could have been in the same locker room, bro.
Exactly.
Playing football and sports.
Most definitely.
Man. So music. So you've always been writing.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been recording?
Well, man, believe it or not, man, I grew up doing gospel hip hop.
Oh, nice.
In Georgia.
There you go.
So locally in Georgia, man, there's a lot of churches, a lot of different places around Georgia. And I actually, funny story is, man, when I was a little boy, I started rapping in church, because in Georgia, they have these things called Easter speeches.
Okay.
And as kids, you have to do an Easter speech in front of the church and memorize it, right? So I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to write a rap instead.
Yeah.
So they let me rap, man. And so that kind of opened the door to going different places, rapping around in the church. So I recorded my first record, man, probably around like 11 or 12,
No
just
kidding.
in my, in the
Yeah.
homie's
Yeah.
crib, and
Yeah.
just when I look back on those times, man, I was really dedicated to it, even though it was
Yeah.
just a passion. So yeah, around about 11 or 12 for sure. Start recording.
That's cool,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
I love that. Um, and you guys, I'm telling you, I'm not just gassing him up because he's here. I have his tracks. Got them on iTunes both as soon as they drop. Won't complain. The Flock. You throw that in your mix. You throw that when you're working out. Oh, it's great. And you know what
Appreciate
too,
it, man.
dude, is like
Appreciate it.
the music now, like Christian hip hop, Christian whatever genre,
Yes, sir.
it's getting so much better, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's had a history. Let's just
Yes,
call
sir.
it corny,
Corny.
dog. It was
Corny. It
like
was lame. It was lame,
even
but
like the movies and
man,
stuff.
come on. Come on.
But man, like the lyricism, the metaphors that you throw in there, I'm just like
Man,
listening to it. I'm like, oh my gosh,
I
it's so good, dude.
appreciate it, man. It's
No, it's
no, you're completely right about that, man. Growing up, it was definitely one of those things, kind of like you said earlier. No, I don't know, mess with that. I don't know, do that. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Because
yeah,
it was corny at one point, but for sure, God's doing some things in the
yeah.
places of Christian hip hop right now.
That's it.
It's definitely on the way for sure.
Yeah, that's it. It's so cool that it's just like a whole like even just a shift, a movement back towards him.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter if it's just hip hop or music or
Whatever
like just like
art and
culture. People
culture.
are
Yes,
going
sir.
back to God because, dude, we've been living our life. People living their life, and they're like, there's something that's just not fulfilling it. It's not. I'm still just. So
It got.
that kind of leads me into the next question. It's like when you look back to your younger self, bro,
Mhm.
playing sports, coming out here, chasing sports,
Mhm.
chasing the dream on that, chasing music,
Yes, sir.
and then drifting
Mhm.
away from God, and when you were the furthest away from Him, right?
100%. Uh huh.
What has shifted since then, and how has your vision changed
Yeah.
to where you're at now?
Well, a lot has changed. A lot is my focus has changed in many different ways. First off, I mean, one of the biggest blessings in my life is I got married. I
Congratulations,
got
bro.
married. Of course,
Love it.
um, now I'm back in community, back with the church, and even before getting married, being back in the community, back in the church, man. And so I think the biggest answer to that is, man, is what I'm doing it for. You,
Okay.
you know what I mean? So I mean, at one point it was just about kind of making it and obtaining,
Mm.
getting money, being successful. You got to get some. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Grind, grind, grind because of the. If I'll just be real, the kind of financial, physical realm of what you're going to get
Yes.
back, and of course, having a pure heart and pure intentions. But now it's so much more than that. It's
Yes.
so much more than that, so much deeper than that. It's not for 1 second about what I can obtain or I can gain from doing
Mm.
music, or that's the last thing on my mind.
I
You know
love
what I
that.
mean? Now it's
Yes.
when it's connected to the Savior, when it's connected to God, when it's connected to purpose. Um, man, that's what it's for, and you can live and stand on that and be proud of that. Hmm.
I love that, bro. I love that for a multiple reasons.
Hmm.
But like how you said, where you can stand on that, stand on God, the foundation. We talked about earlier when sports were gone, identity being completely gone.
Yes, sir.
But you have a foundation that's just firm that don't go. It's the bedrock. It's the cornerstone,
It ain't going nowhere. That's what you
bro,
stand on. It's gonna be
bro,
around 100 years from now
bro.
if you live to see.
Long after us,
Come on, man.
he's gonna be there.
Come on,
I
man. It was
love that.
and long before us.
Yes,
Been here.
the great I am, right?
Yes, sir.
I love that, and I love you know how life takes you places, and then you have to like reevaluate in the vision, and
100.
and like, but also just as we age and we grow up and we
100.
see like the things that we chase, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
what can I get? How much money? How what can I attain? The house, the cars, like, dude, honestly, it don't matter.
It don't
Stuff don't
matter.
matter.
I was in college and faith. We've been talking a lot about Mary and Martha, and
Yes.
just that simple where Jesus said, Mary, he said, Martha, Martha, you're worried about many things, but Mary's chose what's better, to
Yeah.
just sit
The
at my
one
feet.
thing. The
The
one.
one thing is needed.
Yeah.
There's only one thing
and
that's needed.
and that's what we all need. And so, dude, it's great. So, what would you say
Yeah.
to someone who's watching? Is like, maybe they're not right. They're not there yet with
Hmm.
God. They're exploring faith. They're dabbling, they're popping in at church every once in a while, but they know and they're feeling something tugging in their heart, their soul, like, yeah, there's something more, but they're kind of resisting it still. What would you say to a young man like that? What do you say to the kids at College in Faith?
Well, first off, I would encourage that young man or young lady to consistently, no matter what, even through that feeling, keep praying. Keep praying. Keep praying. Keep praying. Keep talking to God. Keep developing a relationship with Jesus so God personally can show you for himself who he is. You know, that's first and foremost. But also just understanding that it's when it comes down to it, man, you still gonna live life. You still gonna life still may not be easy. Life still may not be hard. But like we said earlier, it's a lot of not a lot. Everything in life gonna change. Yeah. Everything at all times. The only thing that's gonna stand firm that you can stand on is that word. Is Jesus and God. Now you're gonna go through a lot in your 20s that's gonna change. Your friends gonna change. Your family gonna change.
Yeah.
Your occupation gonna change.
Yeah.
Your money status gonna change. The shoes on your feet, the clothes on your back, everything gonna change.
Yes, sir.
The only thing that's gonna remain the same, the solid foundation, like we said earlier, that you can bet your bottom line on no matter what, is that word. It's gonna be the same for here until you're 90, till you're 100. And I feel like that's what we all want. That's what we all need.
That's what we all need, right? We're created to be in connection with God. The bottom line, man.
That's it.
Like I said, like house could go away tomorrow, the cars could go away.
Yes, sir.
Anything, all this stuff, dude. Like you said, the number in the bank account, that can all go away. But it's like if you wake up, you have another opportunity of the day. You got your loved ones right there with you. You know, God's still there. Life's good, right? The verse is, "This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will be glad in it."
Yes, sir.
Not, hey, it's kind of overcast today. I'm not really feeling it.
Right.
No. This is the day
Right.
that He made. Rejoice that you even woke up and you got another
Rejoice
one.
in it. Yes, sir.
And be glad in it.
Be glad in it.
Being able to be content with, you know, like Paul said, being content with a little, being content with a lot.
100.
Like just be, you know, and so that kind of segues us into like the next part that I wanted to talk to you about is like we were having a great conversation last week because you're in the process of like getting your music out, doing your ministry. You're still working in a kitchen. What's your restaurant that you're at? The Sonoma?
So right now I'm at Sonoma. It's called the Butcherman.
The Butcherman.
Yeah, I'm a barbecue chef.
So you're doing all those things.
Yes, sir.
You're juggling all these things.
Yes, sir. Working.
And we were talking about like, hey man, why don't you just dive all in and go and go get?
Yeah.
You reminded me. He said, no. Because for me, I don't want to chase this 100%. I'm not trying. Like I didn't make this music to make millions anymore. I made this music, and this is what you said, for a message.
Yeah, 100%.
People can vibe to it, but as they're vibing to it, they're gonna hear scripture in there.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna hear principle.
Yes, sir.
That comes from God. They're going to find that foundation in there, hidden in there,
yes, sir.
And a path for them. And so your latest track, The Flock, that's exactly it. You're talking about feeding the flock or being a good shepherd to what you have, being a good steward to whatever you have.
That's it.
Whether it's this much, whether it's this much, dog.
Yes, sir.
So talk on that,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
Like, what does that mean to you about feeding the flock and being a shepherd and a steward?
Yeah, man, for sure. I think when we were having that conversation, we were talking a lot about like just kind of reiterate what you're saying about the big time. You know, how do we push this out and how do we? And I was just saying a lot of what I feel in my heart, man, is God saying that you don't have to go for everything right now. You don't always have to. Everything doesn't have to be grandiose. Everything doesn't have to be. I need more. I need more people. I need more. You know, God talks to me a lot, and He says, "You have young people all around you right now that you can be talking to that need this music. You have family. You got your wife. You have people around you that I've blessed you with right now that I've been asking you to be good to and to develop relationship with and to love and be kind. And the music is just an extension of that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And being and the fact that the community and the people around me can enjoy the music should be enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Of course, we got the dreams but one thing I've realized, me personally, a lot of that stuff can cripple you, man. A
Yes.
lot of that stuff will cripple
Speak on
you,
that. How so?
man, because you'll want this imaginary. I put it. I was listening to a sermon the other day, and it said, "Favors right in your face, but you're overlooking it to
Yeah.
be able to try
To get there.
to always think it's something out there
Mm.
that you're always striving to, and that stuff cripple you, man. And I had to go
Mm.
through seasons of that, of being crippled by that,
Mm.
because it's because God, this is my personal opinion, isn't designing everything that you do to be out there and to be big time and to be, if
Mm-hmm.
he blesses it, he blesses it. If he bring it up, if he
Yeah.
bring it up,
His will.
his will. We talked a lot about David, in
Mm-hmm.
that blessed me when we had that conversation. David just writing his songs, tending to his sheep, man.
Out in the
He
field.
not David. One day I'm gonna be king. One day
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna be. I can't wait. I gotta.
We said he was the lowliest,
Come on, man.
the youngest brother.
Come on, man.
Hey, go tend to dad's flock, man. Get out of
Get
here.
out of here.
We don't need you on these jobs. We don't need you in the military, right? He was out in the field,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the word, what the word said, right? A man after God's own heart, right?
That's it.
And he was literally writing poetry, playing the harp,
That's it.
but he was doing it to
To
honor
God.
God.
That's
Just
it.
like I want a relationship. And you had a great point about that sermon where you said looking out. Like a lot of the back porch guys are going to relate to this.
Yeah.
It's when, especially because a lot of them are business owners.
Yeah,
They're
man.
out chasing. Well, there's nothing wrong with providing and
Nothing
doing that.
wrong.
There's
Have a
not.
dream,
Go
ambition.
go get it. Go
For
get
sure.
your money. Do it, but don't let that be your God. But if we're constantly looking out,
100.
we'll never be fulfilled, bro. Because
Never.
out there it continues to go. Oh, you got that car, you need a next one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got that house, you need a bigger one. Oh, you got that, you need this.
Yes, sir.
Right? And so out there will never be fulfilled. But when we go in within and we connect with God, that's where I feel the most peace.
Yes, sir.
And so, like you said, you were encouraged by that David comment. I was encouraged by the entire conversation, bro, because I had gone there and like literally going to the meeting. I said, "Hey, God, let me bless like Ladarius, whatever he needs. Like, let me just." I say that before I have meetings with people. Like, let me help,
yes, sir.
right? And literally, I was encouraged by you and also convicted because I was like saying, "Hey, I understand business, bro. We can blow this up and this and that." But it was like, you know what? You said I'm okay with if 10 people listen to it,
Man,
if one person buys it, if it goes a million sales, great. I'm okay with whatever because I did this song to honor God.
That's it.
And it's a poetic, it's an expression of love to him.
That's it.
And he's like, I'm good. And I was like, you know what? And then you told me, it's like, I want to be diligent to help in college and faith. I want to see them all thrive, succeed.
Sure.
I want to continue to just serve them, servant leadership. And I started looking at myself after that, and I go, look, you keep saying you want to grow your team, you're the Nature Pacific team, pest side, the building side. You want to grow the back porch. You want to grow your leadership groups. And I was like, you know what? I have people already there.
Right there, brother.
I can just be serving, loving on them, giving to them more of myself.
More.
Like I don't need more.
Exactly.
I need to give more.
Give more.
And dude, I was so encouraged and convicted. Like I felt like the Holy Spirit saying, you thought you were coming to this conversation to talk to my guy Lo. You needed to be realigned. And so since last week, bro, I've just been spending more time. Like before we turned on the camera, I told you I've been taking 4-mile walks in the mornings.
Yeah, man.
That's all prayer, bro.
Man. Yes,
prayer,
sir.
Listening to the word.
Yes, sir.
And then like the back half of it, then I start being productive and start sending out emails to my team, encouragement texts to my team.
And I personally feel, man, that's how God wants us to approach the gifts and different things that he's given. Now, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? No. You constantly, like you said, especially as men, we want to go get it.
We're wired
you know what
to
I'm
be
saying?
Like that.
But those same conversations, man, of God, even, hey, man, you have people right here that I'm telling you to love on, and you have you looking out here, but I'm talking to you about being a better husband. I'm talking to you about calling mom. We had said last week, what about this person over here you keep walking by that needs a conversation that you could have been more? Is it about pushing people to listen to you rap,
Yep.
or is it about giving and bringing and showing people who Jesus is?
Yes.
You know, you made a comment too that was real. That was real poignant to me. You said David wasn't doing push-ups, anticipating that he was gonna have to fight a bear or a lion. He wasn't every day like, I gotta be the best. I gotta, because one day, no, if that happens, God's gonna take care of that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm just shepherd boy in the field. I'm tending to what God has given me well, instead of constantly trying to push and be the king or whatever I think I should be doing.
Dang. Yeah, bro. That conversation. That's why we had to jump on this, because I was just saying,
Yeah,
like,
man, for sure.
we as men got to reevaluate on what. And when I'm saying we as men, I'm talking to Back Porch and stuff. I'm talking to myself as the first student.
Same here, bro.
Right?
Same
I
here.
need to reevaluate what's important, what's, what is gonna feed my soul.
That's it.
And really, like, saying, for lack of a better term, it don't matter about anything else, right? It's like,
matters, bro.
like, if it comes, it comes. If it goes, it goes. I'm not gonna chase anything anymore. I'm gonna say, hey, God, I want to tap in with you today. I need you to work on me, because I know I still have my dark spots and things that I struggle with. But you know what? I submit today to you. I submit myself to you.
That's it, man.
I give you my wife. I give you my kids. I give, like, everything that I have is a
yours.
blessing from you, and it's yours. Like,
it's yours. You tell me what to do.
We were talking about, like, the getting the backyard dialed in, right?
Right. Yes, sir.
I want that for community, bro.
Yeah.
Back Porch here, dog.
Yeah.
I want, maybe you host one of your college and faith here,
100.
and we bring the students back here. My daughter's soccer team, her schooling, her classmates, my wife's women's group. She's over at New Vintage in a women's group with some amazing women. My men's group. This place where we can just gather together.
That's it.
I just finished reading up Acts. Gather together. What they did, they gathered. They broke bread. They blessed each other.
Yes, they did.
And then they gave God credit.
That's it.
Bro, I have the space. Let's do it, right?
That's it, bro. Yes, sir.
Just keeping that simple, man, and not getting worried about, oh, man, I got to hit this certain dollar amount. Yes, it's cool. I'll have those goals for the team. I'll say, hey, we want to try to get here.
Yeah.
But don't make that the end all be all. Don't wrap up my identity like in sports.
And my identity, and that's,
to that.
There it is right there. And man, I had a whole conversation. Man, I'm telling you, I had multiple conversations. Man, if I'll be real with you, it took me a minute to start putting out music again, because I was so scared of that.
Speak on that, because we talked about this.
Man, I was just so scared of going back, because I've done secular music for a long time.
Yep.
And that's the mindset.
Yeah.
Grind, get somewhere, money, like we said, cars, money, take. So man, you get so crippled in that mindset. Once I was able to get out of it, man, I was so scared of returning back to it, man, and doing music. I didn't even want to sit down in front of the mic no more.
Yeah.
Because God had been so good to me. God blessed me with a wife, a community, family, to fix the relationship between me and my parents.
Wow.
Man, I can go on for days about all the blessings that he put in front of me that had nothing to do with a rap song. But my whole identity was rap and football.
Yeah.
But after I put those down, he showed me a whole different world. I was scared to return back to it, because I'm like, man, I can't get lost in it. I can't get lost in it. So that's where a lot of this come from, where it's like, bro, I can't, bro. Yeah, the song fire. Yeah, I know. I know how God's speaking to me. I can to write this music, but I gotta take it easy. I gotta take it slow, because I almost killed myself at one point.
Yes.
Trying to. So now God has been so good to me, and then shown me so much more in life. Now he's like, okay, well, here go music. I told her I'm gonna bring it back. Here you go, you love it, but steward it right.
Yes.
Now. So I told God, and I'm telling you, man, these were little small conversations. And you ask my wife, these are conversations all the time of saying, like, God, if you want me to do this, if you want me to do music for your kingdom, for you gotta take it off.
Yeah.
I mean, it may sound silly, but God, it just gotta pop organically. Because I don't have it in me, God, to go out here and try to, because if this what you want, I'm gonna do it.
Yes, sir.
Put it where you want me to put it at. And you show me, and it needs to happen.
Just illuminate the next step. Just one step, God.
That's it.
Boom, and I'll take it. And that's a great point for your music, but anything. So I keep thinking about the back porch crew, a lot of business owners,
Mm-hmm.
talking to God about that, bringing them into that. Hey, God, do you want me to make this business move?
Come on, man.
Do you want me to do this? Like, if so, hey, will you give me some peace,
Come
your
on,
Holy
man.
Spirit? If not, will you give me a definitive shut door?
Yes, sir.
And it's
100%.
gotta be able. The closer you get to him, the more you discern what is him, or just your talk, right?
or your
Or your negative self talk, right?
one thing God, like with conversations when I pray to him, he talks to me about like, what's wrong with you just putting out one song a month?
Yeah. And even that's a challenge. A month flies by, bro.
Come on. So when you saying talking to God, God will give you certain wisdom, like we saying,
Mm-hmm.
that you can't just tell yourself. In our mind, I'm
Mm.
telling myself, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. And then you be done somewhere overran yourself and crippled yourself and
Yeah.
don't burnt out yourself and don't want to do it no
Haven't
more.
talked to your wife in
Come
weeks,
on now.
months.
You
You,
feel
you
me?
know, for me, oh, I've missed
Uh,
every kid's sport thing. You know what? Since our conversation, bro, I want to thank you because I've been checking in with God more. I've made it to. My daughter had an
that
award ceremony today. I text you
you
about
did,
that.
you
Boom.
did. That is.
She won third place in her science project,
That
so we were
is,
able
bro.
to see that award.
There it
Her
is, bro.
soccer tournament was like a couple weeks ago. They took a medal in that,
Man,
and so I was there, present.
there it is, bro.
Even had wifey tell me, "Thank you for being here this weekend.
Mm.
Like you weren't working on your phone, you weren't emailing, you watched the games, you held
Mm.
my hand,
Mm. Man, they
right?
they say money's the lowest hanging fruit.
Right? It ain't easy, or it ain't hard to freaking get some
Get
money, but
some
it's like
money.
to build that stuff that fills you, dog. Come
That's
on,
where the attention got. That's why I feel like God wants us attention as
that's
men,
it,
as
bro.
leaders, to do our natural talents.
Mm.
It's just okay. I can the studio wherever we sit at. We can make a
Mm-hmm.
song. We can rap a song. We can. But after that, God, I'm gonna put it right here, and you take this thing off.
Mm.
We didn't ask for this. We didn't plan this interview till last week.
Yeah, yeah. We just our conversation was so good. I was like, man, I wish I had my mics on me to record this.
So what
We got to
God doing?
jump in on this.
So what God doing? Setting it up himself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
whoever's gonna be watching this, because it's gonna be online, it's gonna be evergreen. People can search it.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope it blesses them, bro.
Yes, sir. Me
I
too, bro.
hope that there's some man or female out there. Our
Yes.
demographic for Back Porch is young men,
For
but
sure.
College and Faith is both. So someone in that, I hope that they're blessed. I hope they're
Yes.
encouraged. If they're in a season in their life where they feel far away from God or just lost, I hope this kind of reinvigorates them and
Yes.
pushes them forward
Most
in
definitely.
God's name. Like, and that's what it is, man. Building so our natural talents and just using them for God. I love that, bro.
That's it. And letting
No,
him
that's
do the
it.
rest.
Exactly.
Letting him do the rest.
I'm
That's
a I'm gonna do what you call me, and you do you, God.
you do the rest.
You do you.
Because the
Yeah,
moment
I
I the
love it.
moment I do too much,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't it, bro. It ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, just doing step by step what God tell you to do, man. And
Yeah.
that's how I feel about the music. That's how I feel about ministry. God just been on my heart in a lot of different places. Don't be so when am I gonna be big time
Mm.
mindset. Do
Mm.
what I'm telling you to do, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna bless it. And even then, give me the glory and still keep your head down and
Yes.
stay and keep where
That
I
that
asked you
part
at.
right
You
there.
know what I'm saying? But don't be so what's next? I need to do get bigger type mindset and tend to your flock.
Yes. And we talked about this last week. We said because in the past, both of us,
Hmm.
and even like if I don't freaking connect with God, it creeps in again. But taking the focus off
Yes, sir.
me, right?
Yes, sir.
In the past and our younger years, and that's what it is. It's me. Hey, me. But we gotta point to Him, say, hey, it's He,
That's it.
and then the flock, the we.
The
How do
we.
I serve them?
How do I serve?
Boom. Take it off me. Go to He. Feed the we.
How do I serve? The we.
That's it, man. I absolutely, and again, I'm encouraged by you, by your faith, by your ministry in the college. Um, your music slaps, bro. It's
I appreciate it, man. I
I
really do.
hope everyone goes and gets it. The two singles out, the flock, and then won't
Yes,
complain.
sir.
Ladarius Spikes. It's out there on everything: Apple Music,
Yes,
Spotify,
sir. Yes, sir.
Google, all that. You got to get it. And I'm not just saying that, it's on my phone. I am a client. I bought this, right? Um, yeah, dude, I love that you brought that up last week, taking the focus off me, keep putting on he, and um, some of the things that we talk about at Back Porch
Yeah,
is as men, we are always on the go, right? Trying to do
always,
it, trying to strive, trying to
always.
prove our status.
Prove our status.
And I was reading, I can't even remember
Crippling, man.
where in the Bible,
Mm-hmm.
I was just reading it. And then I listened to a sermon, and one guy said, we don't do
Mm-hmm.
to to get love, and that's what a lot of guys do, right? We try to earn our worth, our keep,
Mm-hmm.
but we are already loved by God,
Mm-hmm.
so we do out of that love.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shift, right? You can challenge and try to grow and strive and look, and still feel empty. But if you
100.
just
That's the crippling.
remember every day, God, you already love me,
You already love
and I'm
me.
awake, and like
Bro,
dude,
that's so
really just think
strong
about
what
that.
you
The
saying,
creator of
man.
the universe, he
Man,
already loves me. He loves you.
that's so strong. Whether I sell a million records, whether I have a business, million business. So what is the point of me trying to, like you said, that mindset of I need to be respected? Man,
Yeah,
God got it, man.
yeah.
And that's what it's standing fall on.
And we
I
take it back to
love.
scripture right there too. It's like we literally don't have to do anything. He delights in us. We remain in him, and he remains in us. And what's that verse? Be still
Be still,
and know
know
that
that
I
I'm
am
God.
God. Right?
And I'm gonna take care of
And
you.
it's us that mess it up. Me that messes it up
Come
all
on,
the time.
man.
I'm like, I gotta.
I never forsake my children. The
Mm,
righteous have never been forsaken. It's the literal from the front to the back of the book is that over and over and
mm.
over and over and over. The same exact story, the same exact storyline over and over and over. God will never leave us. So at some point, a lot of times, like you said, most of the time as men, we can do a lot of striving and onward forward, but it's tough, man, to sit and just accept and be content and say, hey, man, this is what I have. This is
Mm-hmm.
where I'm at.
This is who I am.
This is
This
who
is
I
what
am.
God made. And
This
he,
is what
he
God has
created
blessed me
us
with.
like that, you know?
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Mm.
It's a big deal, man. It's and it's hard to sometimes wrap your mind around knowing that Jesus is all you need.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because in this life, there's going to be troubles.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be high time. There's a season for everything. It says there's a season for life. There's a season for death, joy, laughter, love, heartbreak,
Yeah.
all of that in the mix. I just wrapped up Acts, right? The start of the church.
Yeah.
Stephen he was a martyr, right? And so it's like,
Stephen got martyred. Yes, sir.
bro. So it's like Jesus didn't say, follow me and everything's going to be hunky dory. It's going to be Georgia peaches, bro. It's not. He didn't say that. He didn't say that,
Right.
dog. He's like, follow me, and then look where he went right after.
Right.
Right after he's fallen.
Come on.
The cross going
Straight
into
to the
Jerusalem.
cross. Exactly.
Right? And so it's like there's a season for it.
Yeah.
And understanding that no matter what, like you said, he's in control, he's got it. And whether my story continues or it ends right now, like I just gotta hold on to his hand.
That's it.
And I think about it like my kids, right? They trust me. They hold my hand. We cross the street. They hold my hand when it's dark. They come running to me, Dad.
Yeah.
And like we as grown men, we don't want to
do
talk
that.
like that.
We don't
Oh,
wanna talk like that.
I'm the
Yeah,
no. Like he literally wants us running to him.
Just
Father,
like that.
Daddy,
Just
Abba.
like that.
Abba really translates more to daddy than
Yes,
dad.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And
just
it's like
that.
As men, it's like, oh, how am I gonna say? No, dude. Like, if you think
Just
about
like
your
that.
kids like that, put that on a scale of 1,000,000.
Yes, sir.
Infinity. Like every single one of us
Yes,
cares
sir.
for like that. And so,
and that's why, man, when it may sound silly, and it may sound silly to talk about Mary and Martha, but I love that. And when I say silly, as men, you know what I mean, to talk about a story about. Well, man, I love that story because it's so simple, but it means if you really look at that story, it means so much to me because it's a representation of Jesus is saying you can do 100 things to make yourself feel like you good. But I could tell you one thing that could change your whole life forever. I could tell you one plan. That's how I break that.
Yeah.
I could tell you one plan with music. You could think you got to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. But the moment you sit with me, what if I tell you, put out one song a month,
Mm-hmm.
put the visuals from the flock
Mm-hmm.
on some visuals with you cooking and music.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just combine two platforms and put a video out and
Mm-hmm.
bring a community dinner together and shoot a video.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That one plan could make up for 30,000 things that I'm trying to tell myself that I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So until I sit with Jesus and ask him,
Mm.
hey, what's the wisest way to go? How do you want this to be done?
Yes.
That's when Jesus can tell you one thing that'll keep you, save you so much energy, time. You know what I'm saying?
Direct my step.
Direct my steps. But
Mm.
until you sit with them, he can't never tell you the direction because you constantly creating your own direction
Mm-hmm.
and exhausting yourself, exhausting your mind, exhausting your emotions, exhausting your heart.
Ooh.
You're just exhausting yourself because you haven't done what Mary did. Just sit and ask Jesus for a little, sit for a
Just
season,
be there.
ask him.
Just be, bro. I saw a thing on. It must have been the Instagram. It was an image,
Mm-hmm.
like a cartoon image, but it showed a dad
Mm-hmm.
sitting on a bench at the park
Yeah.
with his son,
Yes, sir.
and they had the thought bubbles. Boom, boom. Dad's thinking about work. He's thinking about the car. He's thinking about vacation. He's thinking about bills. And he's boom. And the kid, this is gonna get me emotional, dog.
You good, bro. You good. It's
Wow,
some real stuff, bro.
wow. He's thinking about sitting with his dad.
Mm, that's what the kid thinking about. It's real, bro.
Bro,
It's
my
real,
bad,
man.
dog.
Bro,
I don't know
you
why that hit
good,
me,
bro.
dog.
You good. It's supposed to.
That's
That's why we chopping
wild.
it up, bro.
But yeah, dog. So that, I
Because it
mean,
hit me like
that's
it hits me like that
wild.
too, bro.
Like
It hits me like that too, bro.
being present. Like for me, being present with my kids, I love that. But also being present with God
With
in His
God in His
presence,
presence, it be hit me. So that's why I feel so
bro.
strongly about it
Yes.
when I start to think about like, what can I do to get the music? Bruh, sit with God, bro. Like that's all that matters. And when I feel myself drifting too far,
Yep.
it hit me the same way,
Bro,
bro.
right?
It always humbled me back down when I'm just looking at the bird that we seeing right now just
Yep.
fly. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When I get to thinking that we just able to be in here right now doing a podcast, relaxing, talking about God,
Yeah.
bro. What else? What else is there? Be present with what God has for you instead of consistently trying to create more. I
Mm-hmm.
need more. I need to go forward. What's next? What's just like you said, that guy with the thought bubble. It's over here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
All
saying?
this. Boom, boom,
All this stuff.
boom.
But until you can, like that child, like you just said, spend time, think about
Yep.
what time are you intentionally spending with God? Not even for him to, even if you don't even necessarily got to always be coming to God to direct your steps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show me the next. Sometimes, man, what I've learned,
What do you
man,
got today?
God, I love you.
Yeah. What do you got? Where we going, God? That's it.
God, I thank you for this hot water. Thank you that we got some forces on.
Yeah.
We got it. We straight. You know what I'm saying? God, thank you that we straight.
In the grand scheme of things, bro, where we live,
Come on, bro.
having work, having food, having
Come on,
we're
bro.
some of the richest people
Come on,
that ever
bro.
lived on the face of the
On the face
planet
of the planet, bro.
in any time,
Come on, bro.
right?
God, thank you.
Thank you, God.
God, thank you that I'm
Thank you,
able to roll
God.
around and what I roll around in. Like, and I'll be feeling like it's more of that is needed from believers than more always asking for what you can do. Man, it's funny because
100%.
what what gets me emotional and me and my wife we've been having this conversation. My wife said two things that man really start. She said we walk with Jesus. He doesn't just walk with us.
Yeah.
Meaning we're with him,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
then I was reading other day and Jesus, I forgot where it was at in the Bible, but Jesus was walking with his disciples or some people walking with Jesus, and he turned around and asked them, "What is it that you need? What is it that you want?" And I remember talking to my wife about that and getting so emotional, just like you, bro, because what that did for my soul was it was like we're constantly running to God And God is constantly giving us what we ask for.
Yeah.
God is constantly putting the favor right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
God is constantly, like you said, God is sitting beside us, giving us everything we want, but we keep constantly coming back to him saying we need more.
We need
We need
more.
more. I
We
need
need
more.
more.
I need
Oh,
more.
man.
I need more direction. I need more. I need more. And I feel like with my mindset, I felt like it was like God turned around and saying, what is it that you need?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
what is it that you really need?
Yes.
Because I've given you the home, the children, the wife,
Yes.
the business,
Yes.
the money in the account.
Yeah.
I've given, and a lot of men probably watching this.
Yeah.
God has given it to us. So now, what is it really that you need?
Yeah.
And that's a question for whoever. You
gotta search your own heart.
You gotta search your own heart.
Yep.
What is it that you really need?
Yes.
That's preventing you from just saying, God, thank you. I don't need nothing else.
No. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for loving me. Why am I so fortunate to have what you've blessed me with, God? I'll take it back to scripture. He says, if you're faithful with a little bit, I'm gonna give you some more, right? And so I stand on that principle, right?
Mm-hmm.
The word is the word. It don't return void. It is what it is. He said, this is that. And so when I look back, I go, oh, maybe I can ease up on myself and not being such a hard critic because I'm doing something right by submitting it all to God.
That's it. What is it that you really need? Peace in your heart.
Peace. That's it.
That's the answer.
It was the greatest of all, right? It's love, and you're loving God, and then loving your neighbors, right? And what happens when you're in that emotion of love or that choice of love? You get peace. Peace.
That's what you really want. That's what we really want as men. So when you saying how present you are, when you saying what your wife told you, and you saying how that feeling felt, how it bring you to tears, that's peace.
It's peace,
bro. That's God saying,
joy.
I gotta give you everything.
Tears of joy
that's
is what it is. It's exactly what it is, man.
But the house, the money, the account, the business, that ain't what's gonna bring that. What's gonna bring that? What do you need? And it brought me to, geez, I need peace in my heart.
I need peace in my heart.
That's what I need. I don't need everybody to listen to the music. I don't need to make $1 gazillion off of music. I don't need to be the top chef. I thought that's what I needed.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I needed.
Yes.
Until Jesus you get before Jesus and sit with him and he asks you questions like this that really open you up. What is it?
Yeah.
That you need?
Or you're having a conversation with a bro, right? Like, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is what's going. Iron sharpens iron again. Back porch, we talk about that a lot. We reference that. But just having those conversations and like, hey, what is it that you need? We talked about before we flipped the camera. I love to go out hiking. Shiloh is usually my go-to place. Go there as the sun's coming up. Try to get there, right before 7.
Yes, sir.
And just get out there. Sometimes my son comes with me. Sometimes I'm solo.
So good.
But what happens out there? I'm connecting in natural beauty.
That's what you need.
That who made God. And I'm either listening to some worship music or just singing worship, and praying. And especially the whole time, it's just peace. And usually I get to the top. I spend 20 minutes up there praying. Maybe sun's already up, hitting some push-ups, getting some body movement in.
Come on, man.
And it's like, that's
you
all
need.
I need. It's Saturday. I'm not chasing a sale. I'm not trying to get a kitchen remodel sign. I'm with my Heavenly Father.
And that's it, man. And that should be our number one focus. And everything else follows. Everything else is for fun. Everything else we do, we got to do. We got goals. We got things to get done. And that's fun and lit. But if we're not checking our motives and our heart of saying, if I'm chasing after the sale, but I haven't took that walk with God.
Yeah. Yep.
If I haven't, like what really am I doing? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with everything we do as men, bro. So I think that was definitely the catalyst of our conversation, man. And we was talking. We could have sat out there all day and talked.
Oh, 100%, 100%, dog.
Man, we could have sat out all day and talked, bro. So man, I took so many nuggets from that conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Even from this conversation,
Likewise.
bro. It's a thing, bro. It's a thing I feel like as men we gotta listen to more. And trust me, man, God been on me strong about it. And I'm so hesitant to grind, push, what's next, everything,
Mm.
without really sitting with God first, man, and saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and how you want to do this, and you tell me what to do. Other than that, my job is to love people, love you,
That's it.
treat myself well, and that's pretty much it, God.
That's it,
And I'm gonna write my raps like David in the field. If they
man.
get hurt, they get hurt. If they don't, they don't.
So profound in that simplicity. In
Hmm.
the simplicity, it's still yet so profound.
Thank you, bro.
Loving God, loving myself, and loving the people around me.
Shit.
And then when the non-believers ask us, man, where does that love come from? Where does that joy come from? Where does that peace come from? That's when we boom and you point and you direct it right. Hey, the source is right there.
Right here.
You're just seeing a reflection through me.
Hmm.
You know
However, you can point someone to God, whether it's through a song, whether it's through business,
your actions
your actions. That's what it's about. It ain't. It was never about the song
or us.
or us. It's all about however it can get done. If it can get done this way better than that way, then do that way. If it got to get done through a song, through a song. If it need to get done through a conversation about business, that's the best way. If it need to
Yes,
get done
sir.
through, like we said, some food on the plate,
Mm,
whatever it may be. But the point of it isn't for gain for ourselves.
mm.
It's to constantly just direct our lives and people back to God.
That's it, man. That's it. So shoot, you guys, you heard it here from Lo in this conversation. His flow and his tracks reflect what we were just talking about. The
Thank you,
jewels that
man.
he was dropping, the gems, and it's in there. So you need to go get the flock. You need to go get Won't Complain.
Check it
You
out.
need to check it out. He's going to be releasing more consistent tracks.
Yes, sir.
It's music that is impactful, that has a message, that is encouraging. You got a vibe to it. It is great. Lo, my guy, I
Hey,
love you,
I
bro.
love you, man.
Man, you
I
the man,
appreciate you
bro.
having me on, B.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
everything,
It's
big.
gonna be good. The
It's
people are
everything.
gonna be blessed. Before we jump off, tell people where they can like connect with you,
Yeah.
your social handles and whatnot, and do a shout out to your people at College and Faith, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. So you can check me out on my Instagram is official Ladarius Spikes. You can type my name in also on YouTube, and the records will come up. Of course, shout out to my wife, um, Felicia Spikes. Shout out to everyone at College and Faith, New Vintage, and just shout out to Back Porch, all the guys out there grinding, getting to it. The name of the game is, fellas, let's stay close to the Lord. Let's walk close with Jesus, and at the end of the day, He gonna sort everything out. He
That's
gonna tell
it.
us where to go,
That's
and
it.
all we got to do is do that and lay down that night and keep rocking. That's it,
Love
man.
it. Love it, man. We did it. Guys, we'll catch you at the next one. Peace. Oh man, that was money.
So dope.